so much labor used to be on the creator to convince the brand. Like agencies didn't exist, and you had to convince the brand that you had any value to offer.
Yeah.
And social media is required to so aggressively prove the ROI, like for their work, like, and every other form of marketing, every other form of brand awareness has like, they don't have to prove jack. They don't have to prove it. Like
nothing.
Somewhere along the way, people that did the back of buses convinced someone that they had so much value to offer these brands. The back of buses were just that's where people want to like hear the good word, you know, as on the back of buses or billboards, and they've just never had to account for that.
No.
They've never had to explain or prove their impact.
No.
You know,
No.
Every time I see those breathers with the glue like sticking those posters, I always think, like, are these auto rollover subscriptions? Like, are these like Sky subscriptions in hospitals? Because like, why do they not have to prove? But every creator has to every agency has to aggressively prove to clients like what the impact of that video that got 500,000 views was.
Exactly.
Or why the 40,000 view video was like, oh no, we don't do that again.
Nah. It's so funny. And they take like buses and billboards are crazy because they take traffic reports by the government that show how much traffic there is. And they go, oh, we've got this much traffic. And it's like, there's so many billboards and buses. We don't even look at it, right? Like we're immune to them these days, right? There's no interaction. There's no way to build a community with them.
That's hilarious.
That's honestly what
the
happens.
Confidence. I admire the confidence.
That is, that's too funny. And
and do the billboard people do the weather? Like, this many people would be outside because it was sunny on this
That's
day.
literally what they do, bro. The average drive-bys.
Yeah.
And it's the same in like footfall in shopping centers, right? Like, you know, the display ads that you see on the TV, same thing. Oh,
they got it sweet.
Yeah, they just go, oh, this many people walk past it. Like, what does that even mean? Like, it means nothing. Like, whereas, like, you're right. With creators, it's like, well, how many people commented? How many engagements?
You should interview someone that is just passionately on the other side. Because we're obviously shitting on it, but there must be like a great idea. There must be something happening in these meetings.
Yeah. You know what it is?
It can't be as simple as they just automatically invest the budget in it.
What it is because it's so ingrained and been happening for so long, and those businesses who own it, so like Media and all those sorts of guys, they're such big organizations because they all consolidated, right? That's how industries start. Like right now, the creator agency world is quite fractured. It'll get consolidated at some point, and there'll be 5 or 6 players, maybe 3 or 4. But they've consolidated billboards, so there's strength in those deals, and it's New Zealand, so it's like. The guy from Media goes to ASB and he's like, hey, you know my mate Dave, yeah, we're mates. We should do this deal together. And because we're so big and we're Media and we've got all this force behind us, we're going to consistently tap you until you give us that money. Whereas like you think about your agency that you run with, like they just don't have that level of resource. They just can't do that. And it's still too new. And so they just can't pressure these big businesses the same way that these Media guys can. That's the only thing. But it shifts. And there will come a time where there will definitely come a time where influencers and creators are billboards and there's a new thing. And the new thing's going, these fucking creators, they never have to prove their worth, blah, blah, blah. They'll be seeing in a podcast or whatever that is.
Yeah, that's TikTok. That's TikTokers looking at Instagrammers. That's exactly what I'm saying right now.
100%, right? And it's like,
they're like, what do they have to, what does that static post do?
Yeah.
Like, what does that do?
Exactly. Like someone with 30,000 followers on Instagram can get more than a 500,000 TikTok person, right? Who's getting all this engagement. It's like, yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. Like, it's just the establishment.
I always joke at events with TikTokers, like, you just wait, our time is coming. You just wait, bro.
Oh, absolutely. You know what? I watched a real good video on that, and we're getting totally off topic of what I want to ask, but I'll get back to it. I watched a really good video on that, like the problem with short form video, like how it's broken at the moment because so TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, none of them can make money off the Reels, Shorts, and TikToks. They haven't figured out how to get ads to work. And obviously, because people flick past it and whatever. And even on Instagram, in his last board meeting, he said to the Meta board that like the more we push people to Reels, the more we lose money. He's like, That's how it works. If we're going to push people to Reels, we're going to lose money. So we might get all this engagement and viewership, but we're going to lose billions of dollars. So they've got a dilemma on their hands. TikTok's always losing money, and YouTube is pretty much the same way. And so they have to solve, like, how does that happen? The moment that's solved, because it will, they're billions and billion-dollar companies. TikTok wins. Like, now you're on. Like, if TikTok can figure out how to make bank, and creators and everyone can figure out how to get ads to work on the platform, then it's on.
Do you know how I think it will happen?
Yeah.
I think that the brand deals will flow through the apps. So they will source you the deals. They're kind of trying to do it.
Yeah.
They're now, but they will source you the deals.
Yeah.
They will facilitate them, and then they will promote them or not promote them or put them on there.
Yeah.